Welcome back to the second video of Python lesson. So in this video I will show that I have extended my previous code of geometry point validator with the point validator class. So yeah, let's quickly jump into the video. Before I start, I will be showing the code how it works by running the play symbol here. It opens in the terminal, so we can click the run Python file with this button. While we click on the run Python file, terminal is opened and we can able to see there are 5 different options here. The first one is the validate a point. So yeah, we can just give it a try with the validate a point option by clicking on the option 1 and click enter. So for this I will click give a valid latitude of 45 and a valid longitude of 120, let's say. So yeah, you can able to see it's like a valid point. It shows a valid point. The point of the latitude and the longitude is valid. So let's quickly just try it with the invalid latitude and longitude, both invalid values. So for this I need to click again the validator point option with the 1 and press enter. Now I enter a latitude of 120 and a longitude of 250. The validator reports both error or the things like latitude out of range and also the longitude out of range. Yeah, this is how it works, and we can also give it a try with the non-numeric latitude. So for this I'll click the option 1 again and pressing enter, and let's say I give a latitude of A, B, C, and let's see what happens. And the longitude of D, E, F. Yeah. We can see that here the error shows the program uses an exception handling to report a numeric type error. In this case it shows a latitude must be a numeric value and longitude must be a numeric value. Yeah, I think now let's move on with the second option, show history. So with this option I just need to click the option 2 and press enter. So we can able to see what are the history we have done so far. So total of 3. We just checked it with the valid one and the invalid one and the one with the non-numeric. This is how the history option works. And the third option will be the export history to file. For this I'll just click on the option 3 and clicking enter. Before giving an enter, I just open the folder so that you can also able to see it lively. So I will give the option 3 and I give enter, and it asks for the enter folder path to save file. Press enter for the current directory. In this case, if you need to give another file location or a file directory, you can just mention the file path. After that you can just click enter. For me, in my case, I just want to save it into the same current directory. For that I just simply click enter. After that it shows history exported to the point JSON. All of a sudden you can able to see it here. So the main reason why I have chosen JSON format as my as an export reason is the history is exported in JSON format. I chose JSON because it is human readable, structured, and widely supported. Since our history is stored as dictionaries, JSON maps directly to the history structure without extra processing. It also ensures interoperability if the data is later reused in other applications. I can also able to quickly show the history JSON format. It just shows what are the history we have done. Yeah, this is how it works with the history option. I think now let's quickly move on to the import history from file. For this I need to click the option 4 and click enter. It asks the enter file name or full path to import. For that we can just quickly take the path, copy path, and we can just paste it here and we can click enter. So after that you can able to see imported 3 records from this file path. This is how we can import a history, and it's also evident that history has been imported. So yeah, after that the last but not the least option is the end session. So if I click on the end session and click, which is the option 5, and click enter, we can able to see session ended, goodbye. Yeah, so this is how my Python works. all of a sudden I can also able to explain my code, what I have done so far with the code Python. Yeah, so for this here I encapsulated a functionality named the point validator class to follow the modular design principles. This makes the code more testable and reusable. I also created a init function. So init function is it initializes the history list, which stores as a validated points during the session. And the next option is the validate point. So validate a point is just I just want to quickly also show what this current timestamp export file name and also is convertible to flow. These are the definitions. For that we can able to see the timestamps and the file name and so on. For the validate point, it handles the validation of latitude and longitude. It checks types, safety with the exception handling, and ensures value false. I also added a thing called the add point. So this add point acts as a wrapper to validate and then store the result in history. This separates validation logic from state management. And another one called for the history display. I gave another one, show history. The show history displays the history in a human readable way, including coordinates, validity, reason, and timestamp. And another option with the export and import, which I gave the export history. In this, it exports history to a JSON file using a timestamp based file name. JSON was also chosen because it's structured, human readable, and easily supported across systems. And finally, I gave the import history. For this, it reads a JSON file and appends its records to the current session history. It validates imported records to maintain consistency. And the other helper methods such as the current timestamp and the export file name, these are like helper methods. These private utilities improve code clarity by handling repetitive tasks like timestamps, file name generation, and type checking. Yeah, that's pretty much from my end. Thanks a lot for listening. See you in another next video. Yeah, don't forget to share it, subscribe it, and comment it. See you. Bye bye. Cheers.